And that is why the true mark of a man who is led, taught, guided by God is that everything happens effortless. God rids you of strife and struggle. Do you know how many people go through the worst in the world to get to even the smallest thing? You know, somebody wakes up in the morning and they write an application letter and they have a job tomorrow. And then you write application letters for 7 years to get that same job somebody wrote one application letter for. Or even didn't even write an application letter. Somebody found them on the road and told them, I want to give you a job. We're hiring. Why is it that somebody was found on the road and they were given that very job that you've been looking for 7 years? Somebody's at the pastor's office struggling in counseling because 7 men have all proposed. And for you, you say, in my 40 years, no man has ever said Carlo. Not real names. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're in the world and no man has ever spoken to you. Oh, the ones which speak to you are not born again. What's on you? What makes an unbeliever see you and say, yeah. And then when a believer meets you, instead of looking at you, they just then they bypass you. Somebody shout fire. What spirit is on you that blinds you from the right voices and attracts the wrong kind? One time I was counseling a girl who told me, Apostle, me, only married men. I said, what? This single boy is nobody called, but a married man. Once a married man sees me, I told her you have a problem. What spirit gets on a married man and it has to observe you? And then the single one, once it meets you, it the eyes are blinded. Somebody shout fire. Praise the Lord Jesus. In that same chapter, verses 133, Psalms again 119, he again prays and he says, order my steps. Listen, in what? In what? In what? Read, in what? He says, order my steps in thy word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me. So that means the steps of a man are ordered in the word. They are ordered in the word. Some of you think you're going to dodge the word and then put God under damage control. You know, there are Christians who live a damage control life. They don't pray, and then one day they feel pain in their stomach. And then it worsens 2 days. Then 3 days they start saying, there's something I'm feeling that is not normal. Then the random person says, you remember my friend who died of cancer? They complained exactly like that. Then you say, Then you go on the internet and find every sign. Before you even go to the doctor, then you start getting worried. Then tomorrow morning you find them fasting. No, can I offer you lunch? No, I'm fasting. So I know I'm seeking God. You're seeking God? Are you really seeking God? Or you're in damage control? That Thursday, you came at 5 p.m. for the service. Not because I preached time management last Sunday, but some of you came early because I preached time management. There are people who came early today because salvation came in your house after Sunday's service. If you didn't watch time management, watch it. It's a wonderful sermon. But this one has not come because they listened to time management. They came because they are dealing with a crisis. They're managing the damage. No, they're not praying because that's how usually they pray. No, it's the same artillery they keep. They pray that way only when they're in trouble. And then 2-3 days, a word of knowledge or something happens, and then that pain, what? It goes. Then one day they wake up and it is not there. Then they live back their life until the next day trouble comes. And then they're at their workplace. And then they receive a letter from the human resource manager. Hello, dear, we have studied your performance and we have put you under PIP, Performance Improvement Plan. We are going to observe you for the next 3 weeks or months. Sorry. If we don't see any change on this, we have no choice but to let you go. Thursday, they're the first. Shikarababa, Robra de Goza. They even get a seed and then they sow it. Devil, you'll not take away my job. By fire, by force. Makode, Zogodo, Zogodozo, Zekerere, Zekete. Then, your wife calls you, honey, let's go to bed. No. There are things I need to sort with God. There are things I need to sort with God. Hey, so baba. You hear this person at 2 a.m. Goborodo, Magobo, 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 Magadagada, Magadagada. Oh. Now, if you had a visitor that week, they would say, that man prays. No! Damage control. Then after those, they are praying and fasting. Then after those 3 months, they're taking off performance improvement plan. They go back in their life again. Until the next dead damage what? Comes. It is a dangerous life to live. Usually people who live that kind of life usually make the greatest errors when making decisions that touch life and destiny. I don't know why. Because you are not living a constantly instructed or taught life. You don't live a constantly instructed life. You see? So in Psalms here, when he says that order my steps in thy word, he's saying you're not going to escape the understanding of revelation. You're not going to escape understanding the word